Yeah. Okay. All right. Have a good day.
You as well. Thank you, Flyroan. Do you all want some time to yourselves?
In the middle. Don't care either way.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
I think I'm the only one in here right now, so I shall, take my leave.
All right.
Can I actually talk to you?
Absolutely.
A conversation yesterday.
Yes.
You know, I'm usually very blunt with you, very honest.
Mm-hmm.
Feel like you're hiding something. And I think you weren't completely honest with why you wanted to stay back.
I wish I could properly explain or convey the emotion that I felt
Disregard the shots.
while deciding what to do. I felt a lot of conflicted emotions about this. About, what we are doing at present, the direction things are going. And it's been strange to sort of reconcile a different mode of thought. My thought process used to be strictly, there is no need to knock anything down. If something is broken, we renovate it, we fix it. And I used to sincerely believe that that was the only way to fix things. But not only the situation we find ourselves in now, but the entire conceit. The entire conceit of everything that San Andreas has been running on is fundamentally flawed. And while, sure, the structures that are currently in place are ideal, if people actually stood by their codes and their honor, it could be a system that runs smoothly, but it's not. I was just speaking with Flyrone down there about how I went through a list of the past, 8 or so mayors, both Blaine County and Los Santos, and you want to know how many of them have been embezzled?
None of them, probably.
Mumbles fumbles. And Party Hardy if he makes it to the end of his term. That's it. Before all of this, I would have been vehemently opposed to any form of violence or destruction as a methodology to solve things. But I'll have to say my eyes have been aggressively opened.
I mean, but that is always obvious, right? Those who want power don't necessarily, it doesn't mean they should have power. Those that go for mayor are all hungry for something that they don't deserve or
Where's
should
the
ever have.
patrol vehicle?
So corruption comes easy to those hands.
But
Hands
mechanic
that
shop.
should never have held that power to begin with.
We're testing a
And in a
helicopter.
city that
Did you
is
hear helicopters us?
more criminally focused, I guess you could say,
Mhm.
comes natural to most of them. That's different from who you are, Eliza. And again, yeah, it's a safe route. I'm trying to figure out why. Why it's a safe route for you. And I think there's something more. Do you owe them anything, or do they owe you anything?
No. I'm just moving a little bit further away. There are people that I have wished that I could protect. And there are moments that my courage and my strength have wavered and failed. There is a time for gentleness and patience, empathy, politicking, all of that. But time and time again, I have allowed my emotions and my fear to stop me from being proactive. That lack of proactivity has actively put people I care about in danger. This is my opportunity to be able to be proactive. I genuinely believe that, and you may disagree. I really do believe that this is the best opportunity I can have to not be sitting on the sidelines and watching people get shot at or blown up. Like, yes, is that the very thing that I'm witnessing in here? But at least can play an active role in trying to oppose it.
Are you playing an active role if you're not aware of everything that's happening all the time? Like, you not knowing that it wasn't just a one-off with the faces is such a big deal, is it not?
I agree that is a problem.
You are aware that they already contacted Sab for the favor. The first one, of which I would imagine would not be of many. That's already a thing.
I did hear about that, yes. Did you hear about what they asked for specifically?
No, Sab said he would only tell me if I decided to join him. He said it was information.
Specifically, video recording of the prison. That kind of information.
How do you feel about that?
I think it gives a little insight as to what they're gathering, right? Being able to know the ins and outs of everything. It's why
Exactly.
they have those satellites everywhere. It's why they have those UAVs. But to what end, to what aim? That I wish I knew. I think Eliza feels comfortable leaking that to Queenie.
And Lucy's taking off with the helicopter, so if you helicopter above the prison.
Do you have any idea as to why they might want it?
Facade already
Or
be on, I
who they
fucking
might
know it.
want?
Don't know shit about the hangry hippo.
I do, and so do you.
Ooh, I'm not sure if I got enough space in here.
I'll never
That.
Who's
forget.
flying a drone, by the way?
I am
Oh, it's,
not 100%
never mind.
certain of.
As Bjorn,
Simply
unbeknownst to you,
having information is one thing, but
What they do with it is another.
Exactly, precisely. I used to sincerely believe that they wanted to blow this whole state up, right? But if that's what they wanted to accomplish, they likely would have done that by now.
No, instead they're seeing everything self-implode
Mm-hmm.
without even having to drop a nuke. It's all being destroyed all around them regardless. When are you guys passing that information over?
I had a really good plan cooked up, man.
I would not be surprised
Luch, I assume no luck,
if
no
they
space?
had it already.
I think
McNulty's
the,
been the
what do you call it?
messenger.
the rotors just like the blades hit the
And he
sides
was
of
the
the
one that
building.
was doing the
There's
recording
no way I can
earlier.
Yeah,
park it.
then we'll have to just park them at Sandy and just make that dangerous trip, you know?
That's easier. That's much easier though. I like that.
It is closer though.
Just go park them over there for now. Also,
I mean,
Big
like
Dog,
Sandy
who's
Airfield.
the
Why does it seem
LMG,
so innocent
like
to so
the
other,
you know
so
our
many other people,
anti-aircraft. Whose name is it in?
Mine.
Okay. Might want to park it up so.
Yeah, I'll park it up tonight for sure.
I want to find out what happened to him
Who, McNulty?
when he got taken hostage, yeah. Because Ming, from what I remember from the papers, was in a similar situation around the same time, but
What we should do is we should
as far
definitely
as I know, he's
go
not
park those helicopters down and bring them back over here, so that way tomorrow,
openly shilling for them.
before everybody goes to bed, you know, we don't have
That's
to
a
go to
whole
the
other
airport
thing,
tomorrow.
isn't it?
We're gonna need
Yeah.
Bazin,
I
and
mean,
we
I had a
gotta.
one-on-one with McNulty. And all I have is time, right?
I guess
And he
get
kind
the
of
paperwork for this helicopter, the sea spanker,
divulged
sea shark.
some information to me on his history with the Faceless, his history as a marshal and as a cop.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't ask him what happened when he got kidnapped, but I'm sure
Bazin still awake?
he's willing to open up about all of that. He'd be willing to
No, I
open
think
up
he went
about
to
that
bed.
possibly. So, even with yourself,
Mm-hmm.
you asked.
We could do it tomorrow. Too.
He has been a very engaging and
Working with
open
other guys.
conversationalist, indeed. It's a little surprising how candid he can be.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it.
Wait, do
Mhm.
you know the warehouse?
I do question him a little bit though.
Does it have a garage or no?
Definitely
I
nicer than
don't
him being
think it
outright
does.
caustic, which,
Because I was thinking maybe you
given
parked
his
at Bear's
situation,
Den,
I wouldn't necessarily blame
but
him
that's a
for.
garage.
There isn't a garage out there. There's one out the front gate to the right.
I just wonder what.
Want to go check it real quick, boys?
Motives are.
Right.
Yeah, go check it real quick. Tom,
For
go with
example,
him,
the
show him, right?
DOC that came in the day that everything
Well, you
happened.
can get a helicopter, but that's where they store all
Just-
their cars.
Good timing, or is she here for another reason? Any inmate that comes in are the marshals purposely putting them in here? How are you guys gonna know?
I'll admit that is a question that has crossed my mind. Walking the tightrope between caution and paranoia is a tenuous balance to try to maintain. I'm hoping keeping people at a reasonable arm's length while we determine their intentions could be helpful, but anyone could play the long game.
Again, I'm here because I care for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And thinking about all the people that might be coming in. Possible marshals as well. PD, BCSO. Undercover in here. Enough people thrown in here that can create chaos in a way that we wouldn't be able to control from within. It provides a distraction to allow
Mm-hmm.
the PD to come in from another angle. let's say they have enough people coming in here and they say, I need you guys to run towards the catwalk and create chaos up on the catwalk, and they have a sniper on the hill. We all know they have a sniper. And one by one, they shoot the ones in maroon. Because at that point, you have to get the people that are on the catwalk, right? You have to calm the prisoners down and bring them back to their cells. But by doing that, you're exposing yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And one by one, you guys fall, and the numbers are less and less in here, and then that's when they push.
I agree. There's probably about 1,001 permutations of that very scenario that you mentioned.
Yeah.
And it's impossible to account for every possibility. I mean, even keeping everyone on the same page as is, as you are more than well aware, is a struggle. They didn't tase you, did they?
They tased the others, and they have threatened me a couple times and telling Nancy to shove food down my throat, things like that. Like none of that bothers me. You know how I am. It's fine. Saying they know that I'm gonna break at some point. Little do they know how I actually am. Well, they do know, so they know how that wouldn't work. So.
Well, Big Dog, at least, has laid down the law. But there is no banking on that.
People are angry. And I get it. Because it's hard for me. There's two truths to it all. I left because I stuck to who I am. But I also did leave you guys when you needed me. And that's the part that almost kept me here.
Mm-hmm.
And very apologetic for the choice that I made that might have hurt you guys or made you feel like I abandoned you. That was never my intention. I think every single one of you knows how I am. But at the same time, I can't support something that goes against my values. And even more so when it just seems like you guys are being lied to over and over again. And it just seems like it was a helpless attempt to try to do something without weighing the risks of what that might actually mean at the end of the day. I can't become someone I'm not or support something that I believe is wrong. And it was never about abandoning you guys. I would love to have a gun in my hand and stand next to you guys. It's just a thing with the faceless. There was a way for me to be here without betraying my values. I would have done it. And I know it's the same for Skipper and the same for Jorn and AC as well.
Hmm. None of you should be getting blamed for that at all.
You haven't heard the conversations I've been having with people. Specifically people like Harry, you know?
Hmm.
Loud voices. Loud, angry voices. even conversations with Luciano, which is interesting to me, but I know how he is.
There's one person I know that would have a notebook. Oh, perfect. Hey, sorry to interrupt. Hey, sorry. Do you have a notebook I can borrow?
I do. Yes, indeed.
Thought so.
You
I was
don't
like,
even
there's
need
one
to borrow it.
person-
You can keep it.
I was like, I know there's one motherfucker out there that's got notebooks. And I came running right here. Gracias.
He's doing what I think he's doing.
Yep.
How does he get that over to them?
That I am very curious about. If he goes to that computer in that room, that might be how he's doing it.
That'd be interesting to find out.
Which one is your cell?
That one to your left?
Mm.
Oh no, not the one with the hole.
Not the one
This
with the
one?
hole. Ah. Funnily enough, I believe this is, well, you have quite an interesting bunkmate, I will say that.
Why?
He's probably uploading to that computer right now as we speak.
No
Yup.
fucking way.
Yup. Precisely such.
Fucking karma.
Yeah, he has some really strong Irish moonshine brewing,
Yeah,
in
he
the
did say
toilet.
that earlier. He
Mhm.
did.
Tried some the other day, almost went blind.
Well, maybe I drink some because I don't like what I've been seeing.
Trying to figure out who is over there with him.
Probably intercept.
Yeah, he isn't wearing a cowboy hat, though. Because
Oh,
if that
Harry?
is actually, oh, is it Harry over there with him?
Harry did run by us on the stairs.
Oh,
A
okay.
second.
Good to know. Okay. Interesting. I cannot say for certain at this present moment, but based off of context clues, I imagine that is what they are doing.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
But I'll see if I can find out for certain later. Jeff was not happy about what was happening to you all. He's the one that brought it to my attention and then told Big Dog and El Presidente.
Wait, what did he say?
He said he was scared that this was going to be a repeat of what certain people did back in Babylon. He did not think it was right that you all were being treated in this manner, regardless of how frustrated people are.
See a friend fucking came to visit. Son of a bitch.
Yeah. I think I'm very understanding of people's frustrations and anger that I don't blame them.
I was starving when Sap passed
But at the
out. I'm
same
like,
time,
yeah, I'm about to do that.
I would be lying to you if I said I didn't fear for my life. That some way, somehow, something might happen to me. Just based off of my choices the past week.
Was worried I was brainwashing you.
He was worried you were brainwashing me?
Mm-hmm.
Why would he be concerned about that?
He believes that I am working with my own ulterior motives.
Ironic, isn't that? Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
No, it's quite alright. I don't necessarily blame him. I forget all too often the reputation that I carry in some people's minds. You reminded me yesterday.
I think you carry. What do you think of yourself? I guess is what the better question would be. Because yes, you're well spoken, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything crazy, right? Although a well spoken individual, if done properly, can have a certain sway or pull or power, however you want to word that. How do you view yourself?
If I were to be bluntly honest about myself, I do believe I am an engaging speaker. However, I also believe that my manner of speech can be off-putting to some people. And that is understandable. Not everyone is going to have chocolate as their favorite ice cream flavor. Not everyone's going to enjoy pistachio, etc., etc. I think I have a proclivity of being overly emotional with my choices at times. And also, conversely, overly clinical. As ironic as that is.
Yeah, you have your people that respond to logic and your people that respond to emotion.
I suppose that's how I see myself. Certainly a cocktail of pros and cons to my personality as well, but that is the want of any mortal creature, I suppose.
Yeah, but you kind of, depending on who you're talking to, you do a good job at adjusting yourself depending on what someone needs.
To be very plain, it's not always a conscious thought, but I do try to keep that in mind. I mean, someone speaking to me at my level without condescending is what saved my life 10 years ago.
What happened to you 10 years ago?
It's not a particularly fascinating story, but the short of it, got into drugs very young. And basically partied myself into the gutter. and got on the wrong side of some very cruel people. And I was fully intending on continuing on my crusade of self-destruction until someone wearing a blue shirt and a golden medallion quite literally reached their hand out to me. And against all of my complaints and pushing away, reminded me that I was a human being and no matter what, my life was worth living. That my anger could be pointed towards a more productive direction.
Do you think it was?
The anger or
Aduh,
my life?
what do you need me?
Your life.
If you need me, I got one.
Yes, actually.
Do you feel as angry now as you did then?
Funnily enough, I somehow feel more angry. But that's also not being filtered through a cocktail of drugs where most of the time I couldn't even articulate what I was angry at. I was lost, I was hurting. And that was the only coping mechanism I knew. Even if logic dictates, don't do drugs, your problems will get worse.
How do you cope now?
How do I cope now?
Yeah.
One of two ways. Passionate monologues and punching rocks when it's not enough.
Punching a rock.
Yep. Or a tree, but I usually try to avoid punching trees.
Why not the trees, actually?
There's something beautiful about their symbolism, you know?
Yeah, some rocks can be really pretty too.
They very much can be. The trees are living things that give us shade. They're an embodiment of the enduring nature of things.
Yeah, but so are you. maybe view yourself like that.
Perhaps one day I will internalize that. I should note I also don't have anything against rocks. They're just, I feel like I can safely punch them without breaking them.
I think you might be able to break one day. You're gonna surprise yourself. You're a lot stronger than you gave yourself credit for. Good night, Eliza.
Good night, Queenie. Queenie! What the fuck? Why would you do that? She's evil. She's evil. Oh, she's good.